What's up guys, it's Meg. This is a new type of video here. If you guys remember, if you've been around for a while, we used to do weekly Walker Talk videos every week, once a week during the mid-season breaks and the 7-month-long breaks from The Walking Dead. Well, now that we have Fear the Walking Dead butting up right against the end of season 6 here, we don't have a lot of time for weekly Walker Talk videos. And quite frankly, like, I run out of things to talk about and life gets in the way. I want to bring those back. I've told you guys that I've been struggling with responding to all of the comments and taking the time to type everything out. My life is a little hectic right now. I thought maybe we could do like a 10-15 minute video once a week of me responding to comments as quickly but thoroughly as possible in a video, and then maybe it'll seem more personal here and I won't have to have cramped fingers trying to type all the time because I really want to respond to you guys. I always find something else to do. I am kind of busy at home, but also like I'm super behind on watching my friends' videos. I have a bunch of Walking Dead friends on here, Walking Dead videos that I want to watch, and I haven't like watched anybody's this season at all yet. So I keep trying to like catch up on things, and it's just everything's falling behind. So let's get right into it before this gets too long. I'm going to put a timer on for, let's do 10 minutes here. It might be too long for you guys. I don't blame you if you turn away and stop watching. I just kind of want to see how this video turns out, and if you like it, let me know and I'll do more. If you hate it, it's okay. It's gonna be okay. I don't have to do them if you don't like them that much. You guys can vote. Okay, starting the timer. So this first comment, I'm just going down the list from my most recent reactions video. This comment is from Tart Squeaker. Tart Squeaker, a really cute picture of a dog on there. They say, I kind of see why Maggie wanted to stay to kill them. They always come back, and she was probably thinking of her father and how the governor came back and killed them. I completely agree with you. You know, that is something that I didn't really think about. But if you remember in the episode when Maggie was talking to that girl, and I thought her name was Shell, but then I've heard Molly, so I don't know what her name is. But there were certain parallels there to Maggie's character, and she says, who is Frankie? And she says, oh, Frank was my father's name. We were going to name the baby Frankie. It just really reminded me of Herschel there. She lost her father and Maggie has lost Herschel. And I definitely think that you were totally right. I didn't even think of the governor, but yes, I'm sure that was on Maggie's mind. They come back. They always come back. And I feel like we've heard people say that before in The Walking Dead as well. Great comment. This next one's from Jarrell Crowder. Has this ever happened to you, Meg? You are in the middle of a new episode and your service just shuts off right in the middle or at the end, like me. I went through the whole episode until the end where Carol and Paula went head to head, and then I had no signal until the middle of The Talking Dead. Oh my goodness. You know, it has happened once while I'm at home. I think it was on the season premiere when Carl's eye got shot out. He got shot and they were running, and then my cable cut off, and it was only for a few seconds, so it wasn't that long. I really feel for you because I can't imagine. I would be freaking out if I had to wait 2 hours before seeing the rest of the episode. But it freaked me out because I was like, what did I miss? What did I miss? Also, I was watching an episode where what's the episode where Noah died, and I was watching it and my Wi-Fi like cut out, and it was like processing or whatever that thing is called there, and it was just like it wouldn't start playing the episode again, and I was freaking out too because that was a really intense moment as well. So I feel for you. I'm sorry that happened to you. The next one is from Rylan Doniker. Way to go, Maggie. I liked these saviors. Glad to see that Carol isn't bloodthirsty like Rick or Daryl. I don't think Daryl's bloodthirsty. I think Rick is. I think Rick is, he's losing himself a bit. I feel like he has like become, I mean, he's become what Carol was, where he's very hardened, and he didn't even give that dude a chance to talk. He's like, boom, you're dead. Yeah, I mean, I can see where you're coming from. I like these saviors, you say. They were interesting. It was definitely cool to see some women saviors. That's not something we really saw too much of in the comics, like at all, until recently. So I thought that was pretty cool. I really liked that it was a woman, like, okay, sorry, I got interrupted. I don't remember what I was saying. I didn't particularly like these saviors, but I enjoyed seeing women saviors, I guess is what I was trying to say. I don't know, moving right along. Tobias Morales, I like your name, Tobias and Morales. Two people we'll probably never see again, but wish we could. I wonder if this is Carol. I wonder if Carol goes to the hilltop with Maggie, if this is, I don't know why I'm not reading this properly. I wonder if this is a Carol goes to hilltop with Maggie setup. Look out, Gregory. Truthfully, I have no idea where Carol's character is going at this point. Are they gonna kill her off? Is that what we're leading to? Or is she going to do something great? I have no idea. It might be cool to see her go to the hilltop. Might be cool to see her eventually go to the kingdom. That'd be cool. Way far down the road. You guys know what I'm talking about. Next comment is from Mark. He says, wow, another great episode. I love a Carol episode only on The Walking Dead, as this was mainly about her and Maggie escaping. She saw a lot of herself in that Paula woman. That's why she could not kill her, as well as Morgan had gotten to her too. Completely agree with you. Morgan was definitely in the back of her head the entire time. I wish he would just shut up. And definitely the parallels between Paula and Carol were just like, they were so, you don't notice it at first, and then as their stories come out and you hear more about Paula, you're like, wow, these two women are really close to being the same. And then you also said the other woman that fought with Maggie was also similar to her, with no deaths this episode. It does look good now for Tara and Heath in the next one. You're right. I don't know if you saw the new promos though, so I'm not sure if this, I originally thought that Tara and Heath were going to be like in their own episode as well, maybe coming up next or in episode 15. So I just have no idea at this point. If you saw my Dead Ahead predictions video, we may be seeing Abe take that particular death we were thinking Tara was going to get. I'm not sure at this point. Louisville UAV says, best episode of TWD that I can remember. Kara and Paula completely floored me. The acting was amazing. Rick is out of control and not thinking properly. Yeah, he is very crazy right now. You're right. He and Morgan may be in for a good old-fashioned cage match or a jail cell. That would be hilarious. I wish we could see something like that. The next one is from Donald Cicciarelli? I'm not sure if I said that right. Meg, I really like your reactions and reviews. You're one of the best. Thank you. Thank you. That is really kind of you guys. When you guys say that kind of stuff to me, I'm just like, I'm blushing. I'm not even kidding. It makes me feel so good because sometimes I make these videos and I'm like, why do I even do this? And then someone like you comments something so sweet and kind, and it just makes it like, just, I don't have words. I'm speechless. It just makes me feel so much better about making these videos. Sometimes I just question, like, why am I even doing this? And then you comment something like that and I'm like, yes, this is why. This is why, because I have made so many friends on here that love The Walking Dead just as much as I do, and it's awesome. You also said, did you realize, as I realized, that Alicia Witt, who played the hardened Paula, also played the always lovely woman and mother in the Hallmark holiday movies? This is hilarious because I did not know who this woman was until, well, very recently. I knew her before she was cast on The Walking Dead, but only because I recently saw that Hallmark movie where she thinks that she's visiting her boyfriend's parents and it's really somebody else's parents, and she falls in love with the guy, and it was so cute. I like Alicia Witt. I do. Sometimes her facial expressions and stuff like throw me off a little bit. Like, I feel like she's always about ready to laugh. So like the scene in this episode where she kind of got up off the floor and the walkers were all around and she was like, you don't know what I've had to do to Carol. I kind of felt like on that scene she was like on the verge of laughing, and I feel like it's just her facial expressions, not necessarily that she was going to laugh. But sometimes I feel like she looks like she's always holding in a laugh. But she did really good in this episode, and I really liked her in the Hallmark movie, so yes, I did realize that. And you also said, keep up the good work. Thank you. I will. Okay, time for two more. This is from my friend Tiff 2010. I love you, Tiff. She says, I love when oh, my camera stopped recording. My battery's almost dead. Okay, maybe this is the last one. Oh, my battery died. Damn, that was a fully charged battery. That just goes to show you, I just filmed 3 videos in a row, and my camera is not happy with me. Okay, this is gonna be the last couple comments here. Let me start over. The TIFF 2010. I love when Carol turns into this helpless actress, then turns into Killer Carol, but something about Carol is changing and it's so weird. Completely agree with you. I love the acts that she always puts on, like that moment where we actually thought that she had some form of head injury and she was really tricking Morgan. So brilliant. I loved it. I also loved when she dressed up like the wolf. I love that Carol. I want that Carol back. I don't really like where we're going with this new Carol. It is weird, and maybe I would feel better about it if I knew exactly where her character was heading, but because it's such an unknown right now, and because there's such a good chance that a lot of people are gonna die very soon, I'm really worried that they're just leading her down like the Beth road, where they make you like her and she's changing and oh, this is great, and then they just kill her off. I don't know. I'm worried for her, and you said the same thing. I'm almost scared for her. I can't believe they really think that they killed Negan. I agree with you there. I am just, like I said in my other video, why didn't Jesus give him like a description of what Negan looks like at least, so they could have a general idea? And you said, oh, that's my timer. Okay. Okay, next comment. This is not, I don't think this video is going very well.